Hi everybody, I'm busy. It's Ann Patchett at Parnassus Books, and we have a special guest today at the puppy measuring. Barnabas, getting bigger. Sparky, getting more bored. This is Sparky's wife Maggie, who you might remember from the dog bookstore wedding that we had about 8 years ago. Maggie's visiting, and she is the biggest of them all. No judgment. Okay, thanks. So, a lot to talk about today because Mother's Day is coming up. And we have some great Mother's Day bundle boxes. You don't want to deal with it, friends. We'll deal with it for you. We have a form. You can tell us what mom likes, if she likes mystery, historical fiction, literary fiction, nonfiction, thrillers, whatever. And we put together this lovely box, and it would have, for example, a Parnassus tote bag, and it would have, look, there's Amanda Gorman's The Hill We Climbed. This is just, something I put together randomly. It's not like this is in every box. Clara and the Sun, Ishiguro, maybe a little blank notebook for her to keep her notes in. Lovely Mother's Day gift boxes. Last year, when we were early pandemic and struggling to survive, I offered to write a Mother's Day card for every single person who bought a Mother's Day gift bundle. And I wrote about 250 cards to your moms. I'm not doing that again this year, but we have a new plan, which is if you sign your mother up for the First Editions Club, we've upped the stakes a little bit, either 6 months or 12 months, then I will write your mother a Mother's Day card. And if you get a bundle, somebody will write your mother a Mother's Day card. A couple of things that I also want to tell you about. Keel Hunt's book about the Ingrams, the family business. We're going to have this event tomorrow, Facebook Live, 6 o'clock. Tune in. That should be very fun and especially interesting to those of us in Nashville. And John Grisham, such a good friend of independent bookstores everywhere, a good friend of Bink, a good friend of Parnassus. And if your mom likes John Grisham, and let's be honest, so many moms do, John Grisham. If your mom doesn't, buy it, and then you can give it to your dad. Maybe they'll share. When did they ever share? This is so heavy. You might want to actually pick this one up in the store instead of having it mailed to you because it weighs 10 pounds. Chef's Garden. It's a really, really gorgeous new cookbook. Lots of vegetables. And that's it. That's the end of my stack. I'm going to take my mask back, and now we've got Lindsay. Thanks.
Hi y'all. So we've got a lot of exciting new releases today, and a lot of them focus on checking in with each other. So let's talk about some books that deal with compassion, empathy, and caring about one another. First up, we've got a book by Oprah Winfrey, co-written with Bruce D. Perry. Bruce D. Perry is a trauma expert. This book's called What Happened to You? It asks us to ask each other what happened to you instead of what's wrong with you. We have tons of copies. You can pick one up. Another book I want to highlight is You Are Your Best Thing. This book is edited by Brene Brown, who I'm sure a lot of you will recognize. She's one of our country's... Oh, what's going on with you, Barnabas? Checking in with him. He's whimpering down there. Brene Brown, you'll recognize from her books Dare to Lead. It's also edited by Tarana Burke, who you might recognize as the founder of the Me Too movement. It's a collection of essays that deal with Black pain and Black healing. And on a lighter note, you might want to ask your friends, how y'all doing? The new book from Leslie Jordan, The Unexpected TikTok Star. And when you're done checking in with your friends, maybe you want to buy them a nice book. We've got the new Jhumpa Lahiri, Whereabouts. We have a couple signed copies. This is a beautiful small novel. It's a great gift for your friends.
Hi, everybody. The May Parnassus Next book comes out today. It's Lycanthropy and Other Chronic Illnesses by Kristen O'Neill. This is about a girl who has to leave college because she has contracted Lyme disease. She's back home with her family, and she joins an online chronic illness support group where she makes a new best friend. When her BFF ghosts her, she takes the family minivan and goes to her friend's house. Her friend's not there, but there's a monster in the basement. Maybe it's her friend. Maybe she's a werewolf. And in middle grade today, we have a new book by Renee Watson, Ways to Grow Love. That is the sequel to Ways to Make Sunshine, which is out in paperback today. This is a new Ryan Hart novel. Ryan's going to summer camp. This is perfect for fans of the Ramona series. We have a few signed copies of the hardcover. In picture books, we have Prince and Knight, Tale of the Shadow King by Daniel Hawk, illustrated by Stevie Lewis. This is a great picture book about Prince and Knight. They're ruling their kingdom now, and the Shadow King comes to spread darkness over the land. They must go and find him and cure the ill. Keeping the City Going by Brian Floca. This is a book about essential workers who keep things going during the pandemic, beautifully illustrated by this Caldecott Medal winner. And in paperback today, a couple of Parnassus favorites. Nashville author Greg Howard's Middle School's a Drag, You Better Work for middle graders out today. And in YA, Laura Ruby's 13 Doorways, Wolves Behind Them All, one of my favorite books from last year about two girls in an orphanage in Chicago in the 1940s. One live and one a ghost who narrate the tale. Thanks for listening, and thanks for shopping at Parnassus in the store and at parnassusbooks.net.